they were forced to march 65 miles through the jungles and intense heat. And of the 75,000, just on the 65-mile march, 10,000 of them died. So every year, service members and people like to challenge themselves and do this memorial ruck march. This is my first time trying it. I'm actually new to rucking, so I'm looking forward to just doing it and kind of challenging myself.
Okay, so here's my rucksack that I will be using to. So majority of the weight is my IOTV, so my plate carrier, but I also have 2 canteens. These are empty right now. And then I got some extra socks, and I'll have my gimbal that I'll use to help film. And then I'll also have some extra chargers and headphones and battery packs. And I'll add some snacks and water.
Okay, so it's 6 a.m. and I'm doing the Bataan Ruck March. So this ruck march is 26.2 miles and has to be done in 24 hours. So today is Sunday and we have church today and we're meeting some friends for dinner, so I'm gonna try to break it up throughout today. So today I'm gonna try to film my experience and check in with you guys. So rucking is basically a sport where you carry a backpack while you walk. Usually it's a timed event, so you're trying to do it as fast as possible, and your backpack can range, from any weight up to about 50 pounds. Today for the ruck march, my backpack weighs 35 pounds without water, so with water and snacks, probably about 40 pounds. So I haven't really done a lot of rucking. I have done a good amount of hiking, and especially since we have Griffin, we have a child backpack for him, so I usually carry him on my back. So I don't have a lot of experience, but I'm looking forward to see how today goes. Okay, so it's just a little after 7, and I just clocked in 3 miles, 3.16. So doing pretty good right now. I've just been walking around our neighborhood. So there's a big walking path, a big loop, and I've just been doing that this morning. So a little bit about the Bataan Ruck March. So during World War II, after the attack on Pearl Harbor, the Japanese forces started to invade the Philippines, and the US soldiers and the Filipino soldiers there, they were poorly equipped, and due to the conditions and illness, the Japanese forces overcame them, and the US and Filipino soldiers surrendered to the Japanese. That was in 1942, and they were forced to march 65 miles through the jungles and intense heat. And during that period, and of the 75,000, just on the 65-mile march, 10,000 of them died. So that was called the Bataan Death March. So they were marched to the POW camps, and they were imprisoned there until the US forces came and overcame the Japanese in 1945. So during that time there, a third of the prisoners of war actually perished. So this is a memorial ruck march to honor them and their sacrifices that they endured during World War II. So every year, service members and people like to challenge themselves and do this memorial ruck march. This is my first time trying it. I'm actually new to rucking, so I'm looking forward to just doing it and kind of challenging myself. I'm also looking forward to just being outside in nature, especially here in Germany. I love the outdoors, and so any chance, any excuse I have to get outside, I will always take it. Okay, so I just finished the ruck for the morning. I did 3 hours and I did about 8 miles. So now I gotta go take a shower, change, and get ready for church praise band practice at 9:45. And then after church, I'm gonna grab a bite and I'm gonna get back to it. Okay, so I just got back from church, had some lunch, and grabbed my pack, and now I'm gonna head out to this local lake where there's some nice walking trails and hiking trails. So I'm gonna try to get in a couple hours here. So today we had like the perfect weather. This morning was a little cool, so like I didn't really get too sweaty, and then now it's like 60 degrees, just enough for a t-shirt. It's awesome. Man, it's such a beautiful day. People have their campers out and their camper van set up. Germany has a lot of diverse landscapes. Like, to me, this area kind of looks almost like Florida with the sandy soil and all these little shrubs and the trees on the side, and kind of looks like in the southeast US. And then you have some areas of Germany where it's like very green and lush, and the forests are just like so full of moss and plants. It's almost like Washington State, like the rainforest up there. So it's the end of March here in Germany, and I'm out here at the lake walking, and you got some people out in light jackets and things like that, and then you got some people out in their full-on bikini and swimsuit. I think it's kind of funny. Finishing up the ruck here at the lake. Just did a little bit less than 5 miles in like an hour and 45 minutes or so. Now I'm gonna head back to the house, and we're gonna go meet some friends to go on a hike. You tired?
Tired? Oh no, Mommy.
Okay, we better catch up to her. Okay, so we just made it to the restaurant. So it was a 2.5 mile hike to this restaurant, and now we're gonna order some food, get some drinks, and just hang out and enjoy the awesome weather today. One thing that Germany does that's really cool is they like to combine their love for nature, hiking the outdoors, and good food. So you'll see lots of restaurants, you know, where you can go and take a hike and stop at like an Alpine Hut or like a little restaurant like this and get some really good food, eat outside, and just enjoy the outdoors.
I'm sorry. I'm eating. That's a new one. That's a new one. You took that.
You took it off already?
No.
How does it do that?
Okay, so we just finished our dinner here at the Blockhutte Waldnaabtal. This little restaurant, it was really good.
I had the currywurst with fries.
I had the Weisswurst,
No.
which was the first time I got to try that. So that was really good with a pretzel and
mustard.
sweet mustard.
And you
And I also had the
sugar.
schnitzel.
Hey, look at the camera. What did you eat? What did you eat? French fries. Hummus. Yeah.
And
Apple juice.
apple
And
sauce.
apple juice.
Yeah, was it good?
Yeah, we liked it. It was really fun.
Yeah.
It was nice to walk here, and then we were gonna get cake, but they didn't have any. We came near the end. It closed at 6, and we got here at 5, I think.
Yeah.
So it's a 2.5 mile one-way hike here for where we parked, and we're heading back now, back to the car. We came here with our friends Ross and Anya, and so they're up there, and it's been nice just to spend the day with them and
Yeah.
catch up with them.
Yeah, I think this was actually where they had their first date. So that was kind of cool. So, yeah, we'll catch you guys later. Okay, I just got back to the house. So I did 5 miles, so 2.5 to the restaurant and 2.5 back. So that brings me up to a total of 18.2. So I have 8 more miles left. It is about 8 p.m. So I'm thinking I'll probably start here in about 20 minutes and probably put in another 3 hours, and that should bring me up to 26.2. It'll be a long night. Yeah, I'm really starting to feel it in my traps, and my feet are starting to hurt a little bit, but I'm gonna push on. Okay, I started this morning before the sun came up, and now I'm gonna finish it after the sun goes down. It's approximately 8:20 p.m. and I'm gonna try to get in 8 miles before I go to bed, and that should get me right at 26.2. Okay, so it's about 10 o'clock and I've just gone 4 miles. So I have 4 miles left. I'm really starting to feel it. My feet are hurting, my traps are so sore, but I'm gonna keep on going. I think I can finish probably around 11:30 p.m. Okay, I'm in the final stretch. I've done 7 miles, so I got 1 mile left. I'm really feeling it now. So I had some family members that surprised me and texted me while I was out here. So it really helped to encourage me and keep on going. I feel like the hardest part is if I take a break and then mentally having to get up and start again. That's the hardest part. Once you get going, it's easier just to keep going than it is to start from a rest. Well, I just did it. I just hit 8 miles and it is 11:25 p.m. So I'm exhausted. I progressively got slower and slower as the day went on. And that last mile just felt like it was dragging on. But I'm gonna go inside, shower, take a load off. Whew. Well,
Maria surprised me and she made some no-bake cookies.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.